Yeah.
We back.
So, swingers, welcome back to another episode of Tire Swing Games, specifically Seth playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for the Nintendo Switch. And I'm just looking at this meme on my phone, where an individual says, if Shuri does become the new Black Panther, I hope she goes through training throughout the movie. Even then, it'd be a little convenient if she just takes the heart-shaped herb and whoops Neymar, who's been a warrior his whole life. And the response from this was posted by a man.
Sure.
And the response from a lady was like, you can stretch your imagination enough to believe that eating a magic flower gives you the powers of a panther goddess, but need a training montage to be able to believe a girl can fight. And my response is, we need the training montage for the dudes as well. Like, the reason we need it, we don't need it for Namor is because we know he's been a warrior for his whole life. But we also know Shuri has not, and she has no formal training as a warrior. You can't just give her superpowers and expect her to be able to effectively wield them.
We've seen her go into combat multiple times, though.
We've seen her go into combat like 1.5 times and do very poorly.
She did fine in the final battle against Thanos.
I don't think we really even saw her much. And Seth, that was the fighting technique she would have been using is still different than what she would be using against as Black Panther, right? She was using those punch gauntlets, right? Which are apparently a very ineffective weapon.
I'm gonna speak to Gad.
Okay. But like, Seth, you can't just, like, that was the one thing Captain Marvel did somewhat right, is they made their hero train with their fucking power.
Yeah.
Like, say what you will, but she was actually a skilled warrior. And that is, you like, it's always dumb when the hero just gets a power and just wins because they happen to be given power. You know, like in 10 Rings, the main character just gets given the ring. Sure, he's got experience fighting to an extent, but like, he's just given the rings and is suddenly apparently better with them than his dad was, who's been using them for 1,000 fucking years.
Yeah.
It's called poor it's called poor planning, swingers.
It is, and they might have like a montage of her training, but like T'Challa trained for years,
I also
probably decades.
Would
even.
rather have Okoye or what's the girlfriend's name? Nakia become the new Black Panther, because first of all, they're a bit more suited for the role, character-wise, and also their actress isn't a fucking, what is she, a homophobe, turf?
Wait, she is? I did not know that.
Yeah, you did. We've talked about it. What's her name?
I don't know.
I'm like 95% sure we don't like her actress. Shuri actress. Letitia Wright.
I mean, if she's the turf, I'm not gonna fucking see the movie.
So wait, okay, hold on.
No way.
She's been in the news in regards to her opinions on the status of COVID-19 vaccine and not wanting to get vaccinated. And she was removed from the production of Wakanda Forever due to an injury. So wait, okay, she was anti-vax, that's what it was.
Okay, so she's an idiot.
Yes. So is that all it was?
2.
Hold on.
3.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, she came across as anti-vax. I forget the exact words she had said, but I don't feel like going and spending 20 minutes to do the full research.
Where is mission. Actually, for that matter, where's Zalbar?
I don't see them.
Is it because I went to Gaddon first? They're not in here anymore.
Did your sequence break so that you can't get them anymore?
No, I can still get them.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta go to the Undercity.
Just remember, Swingers, mission is like 12.
She's 14. But that does not help. Don't sexualize her, you freaks.
Whoa, hold on. Why would that even pop into your head that she's a 12-year-old?
I'm trying to prevent
Well, but
other people from doing it.
why would you assume someone else would do that if it's not already in your head that's going to be done? Pervert.
Why would I assume?
Pervert.
Because the world is an
Pervert.
awful place full
Swingers
of awful
says a
people.
pervert. What I'm going to say is, I mean, if you're going to sexualize a Twi'lek, yeah, at least use the one that was literally purposely built for it.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about,
Dark Talon, yes.
Why am I dying? Karth, where the fuck are
you're
you?
fighting an enforcer.
Yeah, Karth, you handle that.
Yeah, you're fighting an enforcer and cannot hit for shit. Nah, this is where you increase strength.
I can't remove this dexterity. I'm pissed.
Hold on, scroll down. +3, +1, +2, +1. Neutral. And what's your strength at now?
13.
No.
Plus 1.
Okay. So yeah, I just gave you a bunch of dexterity for some reason.
Which I didn't want. And apparently I cannot upgrade.
Yeah, you do have limited upgrades. You can only go so high at any given time for some of these. What does awareness do?
Makes me see.
Faster?
No, it helps me see invisible enemies easier.
I don't remember invisible enemies.
They do happen from time to time.
Okay.
See, Karth does all the legwork.
For now.
Well, yeah. I don't have more energy shields than that?
Nope.
And this is where we meet the most interesting character in this entire game.
Canderous?
Yeah.
I was just guessing, Swingers.
You knew.
I forgot, Seth. I haven't played this game in years. I only beat it the one time.
It's not a hard game, necessarily.
Unlike SD Gundam Force's final boss.
Mallet's pretty tough, but if you know what you're doing, it becomes much easier.
I feel like I beat him on the first or second try, though.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard
You just
way?
gotta get good. That's
I don't
all.
remember Canderous having black hair. I thought he had a... Oh, because that's Canderous there.
Yeah.
You don't team up with Canderous until you're leaving it, though, right?
Correctamundo.
Yeah, 'cause he's working for the guy you steal the ship from, right?
Yeah, Canderous is probably middle-aged at this point.
But the guy you're stealing the ship from happens to die, and then Canderous is like, okay, I guess I'll join your squad, right?
Canderous is like, I need to get out of here. I don't want anyone else getting out of here with me except you. I am only using you. Oh, and Calo Nord again, but we don't really give a shit about him.
Here's a.
I thought Calo Nord wore Mandalorian armor.
He wears this because he spends a lot of time on Tatooine.
Wait, I'm thinking of Bendak Starkiller.
Yes, because he is a Mandalorian. He's not a very good one either.
No, I mean, he was fighting a Jedi and didn't even bring out his flamethrower. Or his shoddy. Why aren't there, like, blaster shotguns ever in canon?
I don't know, because, like,
They'd be so useful against Jedi.
one of the first ways of dealing with Jedi that the Mandalorians came up with was slug throwers.
Which is what we call guns.
It's like, parry this, you space wizard, but that only works if there's a lot of you, because the Jedi can still use the Force to stop them in midair.
Ready.
Easier than they can stop a blaster, I'm sure.
Yes, because I think they have less kinetic energy than a blaster.
I would imagine so. But if you block a light, if you block one with a lightsaber, you're just gonna create lots of very warm shrapnel.
And that's gonna melt your skin, and nobody wants that.
Also, if I recall correctly, that only really worked because the Jedi didn't know. Like, as soon as the Jedi know what's being shot at them,
Didn't work.
they
Oh, we're just gonna run through mine.
they get much better at avoiding it.
Yeah. Karth, can you, like, not get into fights, please?
To be fair, these guys were coming after you. And you're gone.
Karth seems to be my best teammate so
Of
far.
the 2 guys you have, including yourself, Karth's doing alright.
He's doing better than me. His hits are way more consistent.
Well, you have bad aim.
Well, that's mostly because of the fact that I have bad stats.
Don't you, to increase your aim, is it dexterity?
Your aim is based solely on what you have the most in. So lots of strength will give you. You want to make dexterity. Dexterity just means that you avoid taking damage usually.
So wait, what increases your accuracy then?
Just a high stat in either dexterity or strength. It doesn't really matter which.
So they both increase your aim.
Yeah.
Then don't fucking say that dexterity doesn't do that then.
I think it also depends on character class.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
Read message. Life on Terrace. Tatooine.
What do we care about?
Hyperdrive's the pet. Let's see. Alderaan. Uncle Louie. Okay. Because we want to go. No, this is not where we disable the mine from. We disable it from... Oh, well.
Owned.
Enter the password. Hyperdrive. Taught you how to drive. Uncle.
Alderaan. Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Where's the, where are all the, mod benches?
There's not many of them.
Well, you have one in your base, right?
Yeah.
I assume you have one on the Edmund Hawk.
Like, there's genuinely
Well, I know there's one in most bases somewhere.
I thought those guys were gonna... Because they did. Sometimes you gotta move around before their corpse thingies come up.
Ready.
They're lootable areas.
Yeah.
On it. It's open.
That's Selvin. We're not fucking with that right now.
Why not?
She'll murk me.
Do you walk in and she just is like, I'm gonna fucking fight you?
If you want a fight, she'll give you one.
But you don't have to take it.
You don't have to. But if I want to steal her stuff and get the bounty for killing her...
All I have to say, Swingers, is sus on the genocide route, apparently. For at least against the Black Vulcars.
They're attacking me first.
You broke into his house. This is a stand your ground state, Seth.
No, it's not. This is terrorist. It's under martial law. I can basically do what I want because I have Sith armor. I'm a cop.
You're not wearing your Sith armor.
They should just know.
That's not how that works. You're also in the the inner city areas where they don't respect the police and you just for being one, Seth.
I mean, that's understandable.
It's also not something that ever happens. We'd have a lot more cop deaths a year if it was.
It does happen to delivery drivers, though. Not for being delivery drivers, but it does happen to delivery drivers.
Yeah, delivery drivers actually do have a dangerous job swingers.
They have, I think they're in the top 10 of dangerous, whereas police officers don't make it into the top 20.
I don't think police officers make it into the top 100.
I can tell you exactly where they sit. They sit at number 22.
No way. 100 cops die a year while on duty, Seth. There's no way they make it all the way up to 22. 100 is fucking nothing.
Well, their numbers went up in 2020 to like 400 some.
No, they did not.
It was because of COVID. They called that a line of duty.
Were they literally on duty when they died? No, then it does not count. Roughly 100 cops die on duty a year. Most come from heart attacks or getting hit by a car.
We didn't choose that. Come to.
I'm being interrogated.
Oh, is it because you
I was added to the crew last moment.
and Cars is like, that's sus, bro. What was Basile's mission?
They were trying to get to Terrace's diplomats, I want to say.
Why did they send Bastila?
Because at the time she was one of the most powerful Jedi Knights in the Order.
Yeah, but her main thing was battle meditation, right? Like, you'd think her abilities would be used elsewhere. She's not a fucking diplomat. She's kind of a prissy bitch.
All Jedi are supposed to be diplomats.
I understand what you're
Go on,
saying.
you two, get out of here. I'm sorry. My name is.
It is a beautiful place.
You could have been a dick to her and it would have been funny, Seth. You don't have to feel bad about being a dick to video game characters. They're not real.
Oh,
But I would feel bad.
Why did you give her money?
I didn't.
You just gave up 5 credits, my dude.
To other people who... They were in need, Logan.
Did you get mugged? It feels like you got mugged. Look, Seth.
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
Pre-corpses.
Greetings,
Swingers, if you don't know, spoilers of war, this planet's gonna get fucking destroyed. Not like Alderaan levels of destroyed,
But it gets
damn
fucked
close. This is what? How many years ABY is this? Or BBY?
up. Like 5,000?
5,000? Okay.
I wish.
I think this is close enough to call an episode.
Okay. Bye, swingers.
Yes.